I apologize for not having the... Sorry, I'm trying to get the light in the right place. Yeah, so I apologize. I totally forgot. You know, you get out of this routine. You come in here and you set things up, and I feel like the camera's crooked, but I don't know how to fix it. Anyway, I want to show you our covers that we did. These turned out really cool. I decided I wanted this pink rose on the front with this little burgundy roses also. And there's our inside. And you can see I just sewed a straight stitch around the edges. We glued in the lace, but the sewing in will catch it too. And you can see that it doesn't have that big gap now. Everything is pressed nicely from the sewing process. So yeah, it looks good. And then this, I think, with, I can't really tell, is that butterfly upside down? There's no antenna. I'm just thinking, I think he's right side up. This guy's upside down, but I don't think it matters. Like I said, if I can't tell, I almost wonder if he's supposed to be like this though, based on the way the the wings are. But I really want him on the front, so. But then again, if I'm going to put a topper on it, I don't know. I'm not going to decide at the moment. I'll decide when I get ready to sew in the signature. So we have 2 journals, 1 signature, and I apologize if these are so glossy that they shine, but I want to use up some of these pages that these are actually pages that I was using. I will use this one in a glue book. I want to do a Princess Bride book, and I think some of these will go in there. They're very green, castle-y, and I think so. I think I might put this one aside for that. And then, oh, that's my husband's favorite castle. Is that King Ludwig's castle? So there might be, maybe this whole book is castles. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to use it in these 2 journals. Let's see. I want to save that one too. I was looking through what was in here, and I love this. So let's see. I want to use this page, and I'd like to use this page. So we're doing 2 signatures, so I'm going to put these aside so I can find them, because I want the castles. So this, and I think I've shown you before, these Dollar Tree baskets, this is how I sort my scraps. So these are the ones that are almost or full size. And then I have, actually this is backwards. This goes inside here. So these are going to be the smallest scraps. Don't know why that's in there. I'm going to use that for the challenge coming up. And so little pieces, and then if they're big half-page pieces in there, and I put the ephemera in with it. And then this is the full size. So I only have 3 baskets, and maybe this was on top to sort. I'm not sure. I'm kind of trying to clean up my mess as I go. So, and I found some fun little doilies that I cut, and so I've been, as I find things, some little tags, I've been throwing them in. So I do want to work on Roxy's weekly challenge, and so that video comes out tomorrow. And I'm also going to do non-stop paper craft because she's doing altered index cards. Now I have a stack about this high of index cards. They're not lined, but my daughter bought them for her wedding, for people to write notes, etc., to put in her wedding album. And so she gave me the stack, and she bought 1,000 of them. So she gave me half the stack, I think, and I have a good supply of those. So I'm going to be using those for my index cards from Nonstop Papercraft. Altered index card. Is that what it's called? Altered Index 2024. And so I'll be doing the Roxy's Weekly Creation and the Nonstop Papercraft on Wednesday. Not sure about Thursday. Want to get back to the, scrappy Saturday, working on our stash. So I do have some stash pages. These are kind of thick. I would want to make, this is book page. I can tell this is book page that I've torn out and collaged. So I've got a couple of those. I want to make ephemera with those. So we don't want those. This is collage too. Wow. I had more than I thought. 3. And here's what I'm noticing when you only use glue stick. When you bend it, it kind of lifts. So we want to be aware of that. So it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. That's a good place to start. I'm going to put those in the scrappy bits because we're going to cut those apart. Okay, so we need about 20 to 25 pages is how many I like to have in a one signature journal. Of these printed ones, I would probably want to have about 6 of these. Now, some of these that are kind of collaged already, I'm going to keep out for other projects. But let's go ahead and use one. Let's see. 2. Is it? The paper's thick, so it seems like there's more. 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see, there's another one of that same page. I will use that for Roxy's challenge. Ooh, there's a nice one. 6. And I don't know where these papers are from. 7, 8. I don't want them all to be the same. 9, 10, 11. I'm just kind of skipping through. 12. Like I said, I don't remember where these are from. I wish I could tell ya. There's another one of that same. I must love this page because I printed it out a lot. So that's 6 of those. So let's see if we divide these up into 2 stacks. Okay, so I will do one of these. Ooh, that one's pretty. And then we'll do a background. Looks like I got 2 of those. And let's see. Let's do that way and that way. All right. So that's 5. No, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we'll go with 7. And then let's do some miscellaneous. So I'll count that book page as a miscellaneous. And what else have I got in here? Let's dig down and see. Got all kinds of stuff in this basket. I thought I saw some ledger pages in here too. when I'm finished with using a particular collection, then I will throw the leftovers in here if I'm not going to make another project. So there's lots of stuff in here to use. I could make a ton of eclectic journals. So, oh, let's use some of these. These would be fun. And some of these are misprints. You know, when your printer kind of does that run out of paper thing. So, let's see. And some of them are just very bright colors. Music, that's what I was looking for. So let's do that. And then there's this background page that's pretty. That, okay. But I was looking for those green ledger pages. Did you see them a minute ago when I was in here? I know they're in here hiding. It's probably only one though, truth be told. Huh. Okay. That's okay. I have a book of ledger pages. So that's 3. I'm going to count this as my miscellaneous. 3, 4, 5. And let's see. We do some, no, I don't want watercolor. Let's do some tracing paper. I like the crinkle of the tracing paper. So one of those. In fact, I should do some tracing paper strips like Gail does. Those would be fun. Here's my ledger paper. This is kind of a weird color, this one. It's almost like a blue-green, which is kind of cool, but just not as bright as the ones we used to have. Maybe it's just my lighting. I don't know. Okay, so then I'm not going to do any doilies in here. So what if we do a graph paper? Now this graph paper is weird because it has the graph on one side and just regular writing paper on the other. There we go. Alright, now I need some coffee dyed paper, tea dyed paper. I'm going to have to edit. You know, I don't know if I have any. Let's see. 1, 2. These are cardstock. So 1, 2. Wow, these are all really thick. I don't know if they're cardstock or just, yeah, this is heavy. Yeah, here's some. 1, 2, 3. All right. And since we are that one, this is words and stuff that I've printed out. Some ephemera that needs to be cut out. Some coffee dyed paper that's been printed with the edge, so okay. And then of course there's that, which I don't need. Okay, let's see where we are with that. I do have some other yellow misprints I'll keep behind me here for a second. This will be good for collaging on account of its coffee on the other side. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, we need some more coffee dyed paper or tea dyed paper. So 19, and then let's see. I've got the stack in the front. This is real tea dyed paper. So 1, 2, 3. That should be in the collage. 4. This is kind of, let's see if that works. It's a little stiff. And then we've got a couple of half pages, which wouldn't be too bad. So, how many does that give us? 19, we had 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. Now let's get maybe a bag. I have got all of these bags from my vacation. And I need to use those up. So we'll call that 25. And that'll be just about right. Okay, so let's get this together. All right, I'm going to get my scoring board out to help me fold. I think the only one I really need to trim is that one with the white edge around it. So this is 10 and a half, so I can just fold this in half. I think I'm going to go ahead and trim it. No, I think I like to know that it's a bag. So I'm just going to go like that. Actually, let's trim off the end. And see, I can't even function with the cutter. Ever since I started cutting, when I first started with Close to My Heart, we were at a party, a stamp party, and I was having a hard time with the measurements, and the gal said, turn it around. And so I've been using it upside down ever since. Just, you know, just what it is. Okay, so open. And I'm going to fold this up to that edge. There we go. 1. These were silverware packets that we got in Vegas when we stayed there on our way to my mom's memorial. So, no, I want this. I want to put this over here. Okay. So, I'm just going to fold this stuff and not worry too much about what's what, because we're going to decorate it. And if we need to change something up, we can. This, some really grungy, it kind of split, but I'm pulling on it. I don't know. I may run some Tim Holtz washi down that. We'll see. And then I'm not really too concerned about this one having a chunk out of it. We'll just take another chunk out somewhere else. Or maybe we'll just rip or cover that edge. We'll figure out something. But what I like about this is that I don't have to try and line up these edges. And that's why I'm going to fold this. You can see there's an error here. And then I will trim off with the cutter what I don't want to see. And that will be a little bit quicker than trying to cut all 4 sides off and then fold it. I love this piece of music. It's one of my favorites. Okay. So yeah, I watched Watched Roxy's video. Oh, this one's white on the back. I didn't realize. That's okay. Watched Roxy's video this morning, and I watched Suzanne's index card video this morning, and I think those will be fun. I'm wondering if I should cut this. No, it's okay. You know, I don't have issues with writing sideways in a book. It doesn't bother me. I'm gonna put the white side in on that one. Let's see how I want. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this way. Not that it matters, but tissue. So have any of you tried the tissue paper strips collage thingamajiggers? I haven't tried that yet. This one's white on the back as well, so I might have to do some stenciling, which I'm okay with. Okay, so you remember the other day when I said I thought that those embossing things that I bought were stencils? Well, I don't remember buying those embossing folders, but what I do remember is that I thought I wanted stencils, and come to find out, I did order I did not order stencils, but I did order a Tim Holtz tag and book plate. What do you call it? It's not a stencil, but it's embossing die. And it's taking forever to get here. Yeah, I ordered it through a third party because I couldn't find it. I also ordered one of those whale tail punches from Vicen, and I saw that it did ship, but it comes from China, so it said it was local, but I didn't have to pay the $30 shipping from UK, so there's that. I think it was I want to say 17. I don't remember, but that's supposed to be on its way. But yeah, I did see it shipped from China, even though it said it was local. So you can't trust Amazon anymore, unfortunately. There's so many third parties and a lot of stuff that's just fake replicas that you just can't find anywhere else. So what do they say? Caveat emptor. The buyer beware. Is that right? Am I remembering my Latin? All right. So this will be fun, even though it's white. So let's see. We've got a small piece here. Let's go through and see what I need to trim. I think I'm going to go ahead and just trim the other piece of this off. Okay. Because the whole point of this is to use up stuff. And then we'll trim these. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm not even worrying about the lines. Now this one had that misprint right here, so I'm going to come in about maybe a ½ inch. Don't necessarily want that bright orange on there. If a little bit is on there, I won't mind, but there we go. It's a little smaller, but it works. Okay, same thing here. Not too concerned about being perfectly. I guess I should look on the side and see why. Nothing. Okay, that one doesn't have any. Sometimes, so what I do is I have those magazine holders, and I put coffee dyed paper in one, and I put my what I call miscellaneous in another, and then I have, you know, like tissue paper, line paper, graph paper, stuff like that in another one, just, you know, as they fit. But I moved it to the other side of the room, and I need to bring it back. Above me, I bought those fabric boxes, you know, that go in the cubbies, and it does make things look a little bit neater, but I don't get into those as often as I get into the paper, so I need to bring the paper back and put those on the other side of the room, and I think we'll be okay. I don't think there's anything else in here that needs to be trimmed, so all right, we're just doing one at a time. All right, so we've got book pages here and miscellaneous. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee. Actually, I usually put music in my miscellaneous pile, so. Alright, so, which one do we want to work on first? Let's work on our floral one first and decide which one which one do we want in the front. We can put that. I think I want to put that one in the front. Okay, so I'm going to spread these out a little bit so I can see what's what. So in the middle, I think I'll put this one. So I'm going to fold this one back. Actually, yes, I'm going to fold this one back. So this will be our middle. This will be our cover. So I'm going to put that aside for a second. And we'll just start going through. Let's see, this is white, so I want something colorful, so I think I'll use this. And this will be going both ways, and then we'll do like a background page, come back over here with our bag. Actually, I should have done coffee first. Let's do one that doesn't have white. And then our bag, because I got twice as many of these. And then darker one, maybe a smaller, yeah, that'll work. And then let's use this one, this one. There's that half page. Use that one there. And music. There's no right or wrong way to put your pages together. It's more along the lines of how I feel at the time. And I may put it together today completely different than I'll put it together tomorrow. So it just depends. I want the book page. And my timer went off. I think I'll put this one here. Goes this way. I may, where was that white piece? So what I'll probably do is just put, make sure that I have like a tuck on this side so that I can use that one. And then I'll use this. And then what did I do with the cover? Here it is. And we have our little butterfly. And then we have this cover. So that goes nicely in there. That's going to be fun. All right, so I'm going to do the next one, but I'm going to speed it up. It reminds me of Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. I'm not sure it's hers though. I apologize. All right, so now we have that done. So we've got our two books put together, and we need to start. Well, I'm going to sew them in. I'm not sure if I want to add lace because I've got lace on the cover, but there'll be lace on, you know, pretty much everything that's inside the journal. So I'm not going to add lace to the pages, but I am going to start doing some ephemera, and I'm going to be going through my basket looking for pockets and all kinds of ephemera to use up. It's not going to be matchy like I usually do it. So these feel really good. I really like these covers with the two manila envelopes. It just adds an extra heftiness. Now, I used to use the manila envelope and I would add cardstock in between, but then I got to where I really liked just the you know, the bendability and the crinkle. This one has a little bit of crinkle, and but I really love these fabric covers. These are really cool. And this fabric from Hobby Lobby, I'm probably going to pick some more of that up. But before I do that, I have probably 5, 10, 15, 20 or more fat quarters hanging on a shoe hanger on my closet door from Dollar Tree that I need to use up. And I'll probably use this similar method. I may not do them all on camera. And then I've got some beautiful blue and white fabrics, so I may pull some of those out. But all right, so I'll be back next time. We will make a couple of ephemera pieces. See you next time. Bye now.